Alright guys, welcome to the Fifth Guys HD here, and I'm just bringing you the third episode of my Road to Spurs series. And I've had a bit of hate on one of the comments, but I don't see why I'm getting it, because this series is only a short series to carry over to Christmas, January time, so then I can do a bigger trade-in series after the market crash has dropped, as I don't really want to be trading during the market crash, as I could end up losing a lot of coins. So I'm only doing it for a short series, guys. There's no need to give me all the hate. I'm only just doing it for a short series. But anyway, let's get into this one and go to the trade pile and see who sold. So an NA sold for 2,600. The Crush sold for 2,750. This Nene sold for 2,400. Menes sold for 250. Who I picked up, sold for 2,400. He sold for 4,800. He sold for 5,200. Gomez sold for 2,600. Saidi sold for 2.5k. Shukari sold for 3.5k. Utaka sold for 2.7k. And the Yannick sold for 2.8. Jordi Gomez, I had to relist him as he just wouldn't sell, sold for 1.5, so I did make a loss. And Taylor sold for 1.9 again, so I made a loss on him as well. But I've picked up some more players. After all those players had sold, I was left with 45k, so which means I made about 20 to 25k profit yesterday, which was really good. So I picked up this Cruise for 11,000, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to list him for 13,500, sorry, overnight. And then Menes, oh, it's disappeared. Hold on. Menes, I got him for a K, and then converted him to a right forward, and I'm just going to list him for 2,400, 2,500 buy it now. And then Javinho, I'm going to list him for again 2,500 buy it now. And this Menes I'll list for 2.6k. I'll list him for a little bit more just to add variation into what I sell them for. And then this Blachowski, I really can't pronounce his name, guys. I'm going to sell him for 5.8k like I did the other one, hopefully. And that'll bring in about a 1.4k profit if my maths are correct. And then this Saidi, bought him for 900, converted him to a left forward, so the total cost for him cost me 1.5k, and I'm going to list him for 2.6, so that'll bring in about a 900 coin profit on him. And then Shukuri bought him for 3k, and I'm going to list him for a 4.2 start and a 4.3 buy it now. And then the Sydney Sam, picked him up for 3,600, and I'm going to list him for 4,700. Oh, 4,700 buy it now. Then moving on to the next page, I picked up the Chamberlain for 8,500. Had to convert him so to total to 1.5k. I'm going to list him for 2.5 start, a 2.6 buy it now. And then this Yannick, picked him up for 700, converted him so about 1.3k. And I'm going to list him for 2.5 start, 2.6 buy it now. And then I can't say his name, so I'm not even going to try. Picked him up for 2.5k, and also I'm going to put him as a start price of 3.9 and a buy it now of 400. Actually, I'll put him 3.8 start price. And then Harper, the last player of this episode, I picked him up for 1.7, and I'm going to put him up for 2.8 buy it now. And then hopefully after this episode I will have about 65k, which would be nice profit over this weekend. And then I'll start buying some players when I get about 150k, because then I'll just buy one of the big players like Lloris, Defoe or Bale, and then I'll just start buying the odd players here and there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, please don't hate me, guys. I will be getting a PVR very soon, so I'm going to be doing some subscriber pink slips and wager matches and stuff like that to get you guys involved. I will be doing some gameplay as well, so just give me a while, guys. Don't hate, there's no need for it. But I will see you guys later. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like, and if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.